Man, I got banned for asking you to watch the new PKA, FPS Russia's podcast, with Sam Hyde. I thought you could make fun of it. Sorry.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. No, the BR isn't Bloodlines. Paradox owns Bloodlines. Okay, but like Vampire has been a BR.
You never played the Dark Souls 3 DLC, and I think about that a lot. I want to see you suffer against Mida and Slave Nightgal, please, please, please. I recommend playing Gears of War 2, and it's a masterpiece if you get into it.
I kind of want to watch this now, by the way. This Kia Boys documentary.
To steal a car?
I can show you inside your car.
What? Here, guys, this is what I'm going to do real quick. All right, now we're good to go. Hello everybody, my name is Tommy G, and today I'm going boots on the ground, cover a notorious group of kids, the Kia Boys. These kids are legendary for the amount of cars they are stealing in Milwaukee. Just last year alone, they've stolen 10,000 cars, in particular Kias and Hyundais. Let's roll the tape so I can show you what they do.
Bro, look at these dumbass Kia Boys.
The Kia Boys? All right, I gotta pee, but this is fucking crazy. What the fuck? I love that it's like, this is what the teenagers are doing now. They're doing real live Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar, this is your fault. Look every Wisconsinite in the eyes, okay? In their eyes, and tell them, sorry. We didn't make Grand Theft Auto 6 for too many fucking years. So now people decided they're going to do it in real life. It's your fucking fault, Rockstar. Do better. Make Grand Theft Auto 6. Release it. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm sick and tired of this same bullshit. Oh, man, sorry. We were using all of our fucking, developer force on Red Dead 2. It's like, fuck you, dude. You have an obligation. Okay? Sick and tired of you fucking relying on your goddamn online game to make all the fucking money. I'm sick and tired of you relying on your pre-existing IP that you've released over every fucking console in our lifetimes, okay? There are kids that are alive now. There are kids that were fucking born when when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, okay? That's all they've known. Their entire lives, all they've known is Grand Theft Auto 5. Bullshit. Those kids are going to school now. They're going to start stealing cars out of anxiety because Grand Theft Auto 6 is not coming out. I'm so old because my immediate assumption is like, this is so dangerous.
Milwaukee,
I gotta pee, I'll be back.
The Kia Boys and the Kia Boys themselves. Let's begin this story. I feel like a little bit of a war correspondent in my own city right now. I believe everybody has a heart. I really hope to find it in these Kia Boys. Have you heard of the Kia Boys? Have you heard of the Kia Boys?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Gotta see a lot of it on the news. Yeah, I heard of the Kia Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about them.
How do you describe what the Kia Boys do?
I don't know, just get out their way. They hot.
Yeah?
They hot.
They break into people's hard work cars and take them and destroy them. Now they just doing to destroy our city, and it's not right.
If you were mayor of the city, what would you do about the Kia Boys?
Try to make a difference. You got to start making examples.
The mayor, he got his own car shot up, so he doesn't really know what to do. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we need more police.
I send some jump out boys and make, undercover, get their asses in and clean up the city.
What if you were mayor of the city? What would you do?
Lock their ass all up.
If I was mayor, I would propose your first offense as a Kia Boy, you have to do 1,000 hours of trash cleanup.
That don't help them no more, man.
No?
No. The world messed up now, man.
What should the punishment be if you get caught stealing a car?
Give them some time. Sit their ass
2
down.
years, 4 years, 10 years?
A good 10, 20 years, because that's hard-earned cars. And look at what I'm driving because of the Kia Boys.
A Kia Boy stole your car?
Yes. Can't take the kids to school, can't make appointments, gotta call it to work. So it's tragic. It was sad and tragic. I cried.
Was it a big financial hit to you?
Definitely.
Good time as an adult.
2 years, 10 years?
10 years. And keep his ass in there.
What do you think should be done?
I don't know. You got to catch them niggas. They be going too fast. I don't know.
Okay, how many years should someone get for robbing a car? Like, what's a fair punishment? I don't want to put a kid in jail for life, but I don't think it should be a slap on the wrist.
I don't think so either. I don't know. I can't say.
Okay.
I got boys, and if they go to jail, I feel bad.
I'm 60 years old. I go out there and steal a couple of kids and try to rake and race and fuck up and kill somebody. They gonna give me 25 to life, player.
If we were cellmates, I'd play chess with you.
Thank you. I love that game.
Yeah? Do you know anyone who has had a car stolen?
Yes, that I work with.
Do you know anyone that has gotten their car stolen?
Yep.
Multiple people or just one?
Multiple people.
Yeah, I have 2 or 3 friends who have stolen their car. Yeah.
Guys, this is a man with multiple people in his circle that has had a car stolen. That is crazy. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
If you had a message for the Kia boys, what would it be?
Chill your good asses out.
Stop ruining our city.
Stop before you get killed or kill everybody else, man, while you out there doing it. Stop doing it.
Never see your family again fucking with some of these people.
Maybe if you work and do something for yourself, you will know what it is to have something instead of taking from people.
Do you feel like there's hope for them in the future, or do you think they're too far gone?
For everybody. It's hope for any and everybody. It all depends on what you shift your mindset to.
It makes me sad to see the Kia boys. Those are young kids.
It's kind of wild to consider that, like,
People shouldn't need a car to live day to day.
the media
driving cars
that
is
are
killing people.
infinitely further removed from the consequences of actions like this, and like suburbanites who live in like these fucking heavily militarized suburbs that are like, again, far removed from crime like this, have a significantly more reactionary approach to how to deal with these kids than the people in this community. Like, these are the people who are literally having their shit fucking jacked, or know people that are getting their shit jacked. And when you ask them about, like, so what's the punishment? What should be the punishment? Like, they have a more rehabilitative approach. Even the guy who was like, you fucking steal my car, you never seen your family again, I'm gonna kill you, is like also simultaneously being like, yo, you can change your life. Like, you don't need to do this. Okay? She said 20 years. One of them said 10 to 20 years. Okay, I mean, obviously there's going to be a diversity of thought here, but ultimately still, like, there's still people talking about how you can fucking, you know, save and change their attitudes. Even the person that said 20 years, or one of the mothers literally fucking said, well, it could be my child. Like, I wouldn't want him to go to fucking jail for that long either. Still the bias because her car was literally stolen. Yeah, talk to fucking... That's a person whose car was stolen, who said 20 years for someone stealing a car. Meanwhile, fucking, what's his face? What's the YouTuber guy? I'm forgetting now. He got his car broken into, and he was like trying to fucking melt people. Okay, so you know, even in that situation, like Casey Neistat was like, we should melt criminals. Like, so even then, it's like, even then, it's people are still drastically more tolerant, I think.
Kids doing all
Young
this.
babies, man, but they don't understand what they're doing. A 3-year-old know when he's doing right or wrong.
Let's say you were the mother of a Kia boy. What would you tell your son? Yeah. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. They gave these out for free because that's how much the Kia boys are doing work around here. We had multiple people that we interviewed in just a span of 15 minutes know somebody or themselves personally that had their car stolen by the Kia boys. That is fucking crazy. It's scary to think I'm going to meet somebody that seems to have no regard for human life. They will steal your car, all your shit, just for a joyride. And their violence has been so notorious that the city of Milwaukee had to cancel a fucking basketball game watch party because these kids are so violent.
What it do, bro?
What up, big dog? I'm on your block.
Shit, I'm on your block.
All right, we're here, we're live. How you guys doing? What can you tell us about what we're about to see right now?
Man, my little niggas finna hit the corner and go crazy.
How many Kia boys do you think there are in the city?
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
There's Kia boys and not a boys.
Are there any Chevy boys? I hope not, because I got a Chevy over here.
It's a whole tutorial on how to do this shit on YouTube. If you see a nigga walking around with a Charger like this, just know he's probably gonna steal your car.
I'm Tommy G, and I'm here with...
My name's Sonny.
I'll call you Marvin the accountant, okay?
All right.
So Marvin, when did you start getting into the Kia
Almost
business
2
here?
years of brain rot.
I ain't gonna lie, like shit. 3 summers ago, that's when it all started. Hyundais and Kias.
Do you get nervous before you do that?
Hell no.
I'm gonna film you guys, but I don't think I'm gonna get into a car with you because I feel like I might die. Are there Kia boys that have crashed a car and died?
Yeah, the wildest thing I ever seen, somebody asked to drive and then they crashed, they flipped the car in less than 20 seconds.
Hold this in front of your face.
My partner's a teacher at middle school in 53202 Milwaukee Hood. 3 of her students are Kia boys. They're 12 years old and their dads are all in prison. Violence to capital is still violence to capitalist, chat. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's crazy. 1,000,000%. Look, you want to know how to stop this? Okay, are you ready for this? You want to know how to stop this? It's going to fucking come across like a crazy idea, but there is demonstrable proof for this, and the same goes for Chicago, and the same goes for all these other fucking places. Outlaw Kias? No, dude. And no, it's not release Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm making a fucking serious point now. After school programs, dude. Like, literally, just shit for these kids to do. That's it. That's literally it. Sometimes it's as stupid as something like that. Sometimes the answer is unironically that fucking simple and that fucking stupid. Okay? Like, that's it. That's literally it. Basketball leagues, fucking sports leagues, shit like that. After school programs, unironically cut down on half of this fucking half this crime immediately. MPS is horribly funded. Teachers make like $35K and the police get 45% of the city budget. Exactly, dude. Exactly. That is the problem. You are not trying to tackle crime where crime occurs. If these fucking schools were better funded, if these fucking schools had after school programs, if these kids had some shit to do, okay? If they felt like, if there was more community investment, you would cut down on a gigantic percentage of the fucking crime that occurs in places like this. But no, instead, we got to do like kids from rich school districts saying school clubs are lame is because they actually had entertaining things to do at home. Yeah, 100%. You're talking about people, you're literally talking about people who don't have like anything going on at home. Like there's nothing happening. Okay? Barely fucking food on the table. Like they would have something to do in this situation. Like you're crazy. Like Grand Theft Auto 6. Like we're talking about families who get their most nutritious meal. We're talking about kids in families where they get their most nutritious meal at school. So if you're already fucking a Naperville Andy, you're not going to understand this. You're like, what the fuck do you mean? Michelle Obama's fucking school lunches are my most nutritious meal? Like it's the worst meal of my fucking day. Yeah, no shit. But for a lot of these fucking kids, it's their most nutritious goddamn meal of the day. You understand? That's the kind of poverty we're talking about over here. Okay? And this is, again, not something that I'm fucking making up. This is like actually proof. Like there are millions of fucking kids in this country, the wealthiest nation on earth, that get their most nutritious meal of their fucking day at school. That's why school lunches are so profoundly important. That's why schools that have like lunch debt is insane to me, and that should be completely abolished. That's why I talk about this. I've written extensively on fucking lunch programs, school lunch programs in general. That's why school lunch programs continued throughout COVID when schools were closed. Because, like, kids will fucking die if you don't offer them food from school. So, like, you cannot, in your fucking relatively privileged brain, comprehend the level of poverty, the level of structural violence that these kids are subjected to from such an early point, okay, in their lives. This is everything that they know. This is everything that is this kind of violent activity or violent behavior that they engage in is a retaliation or a way to live through all of that. They just don't give a fuck. Why would you give a fuck if you're starving, if you're hungry, and you have no